Welcome back, everybody. So my next movie review for you is Jaws: The Revenge. And I'm already laughing already. So, in this fourth installment in the Jaws franchise, we get to see another great white shark come back to Amity Island to basically hunt down the last of the Brody family because it's got a chip on its shoulder. For all... Sorry, just the whole plot of this movie and the whole premise of this movie just completely cracks me up. So, the whole idea of this movie is the fact that there is a shark who's on a big revenge mission to hunt down the last of the Brody family, which then strikes a brand new kind of thought into my head, is that the fact that what they're trying to suggest here is either every shark that they've killed in other past Jaws movies is either been reincarnated, or going back to the first one, just before the first Jaws shark there got killed, and sent a message or spoke to another shark saying, look, just in case, I get killed when I go after these three in a boat, just wait a few years and then come back and do a bit of a revenge mission. Which then leads on to the fact that in the second Jaws movie, that shark did exactly the same thing. And the shark from the third Jaws done exactly the same thing again. And then this shark is going to be hunting down in the fourth movie the Brody family because it's killed part of its family. Is that basically what this movie is trying to suggest to me? Either the shark has been reincarnated, or the fact that before each and every shark gets killed in all the other Jaws movies, they send a message and speak to one of their family saying, look, just, if I don't make this out of this alive, just go and hunt them down. And this is the whole premise of this movie. Okay? It really, really is. And this is what I struggle with as well. There are positives in this movie. There's two positives. One, you get to see the return of some of the original cast from the first two movies. I'm all up for that. I really, really am. But by far the best part of this movie is the flashbacks to the first movie. And that is 100% honest. If you haven't seen this movie, I don't highly recommend it. But I would love you to... I wouldn't put anybody through that pain, to be fair. But it's just that whole thing that there is a shark with a chip on its shoulder who's going down to hunt. And this is the whole point of this movie. This is all this movie is. This movie is about a shark coming back to Amity Island to hunt down the last of the Brody family because other sharks, or potentially of this family, has been killed, and that is it. This is the whole point of it. And it makes me laugh, it makes me chuckle, because when I was younger, actually, to be fair, I actually did enjoy Jaws: The Revenge. It wasn't until I got older and then started to, become a little bit more aware about, movies and all that kind of stuff, and how bad this movie actually was. Performances in this are just not good in any way, shape or form. Even with Michael Caine in this movie, it was not even a saving grace for him. It was just like, oh, it's a Jaws movie, I should get paid quite well from this. And this is pretty much exactly how this felt with every single performance in this. It's like, because it's a Jaws movie, I'll go and star in it anyway, because chances are this will actually make a little bit of money. And if you stick revenge on the end of it, it makes it very, very interesting, because how the fuck is a shark gonna get revenge on a... It's as simple as that. There's nothing in this movie which is technically scary. There is a couple of bits where, they're underwater in the sub and then the shark appears. To be honest with you, in real life, if that actually happened, I would actually poo my pants, to be fair. So that kind of side of it, I actually kind of like, because that could actually potentially happen in real life anyway. Most, or even being attacked by a shark as well, is highly likely. If you go and dip your feet in shark-infested waters, they're going to have a nibble. Something is going to have a nibble on you. But when a shark has got a revenge mission, and this is the whole premise of this whole movie, come on. You know, there is no thought being put into this plotline in any way, shape, or form. Again, it's just because it's a Jaws movie. You stick a Jaws title at the title of this movie, or any shark movie, people will go and watch it, and it will make money. Whether it's good or not, people would probably watch it. And the fact that you were going to try and make a Jaws 5 out of this is, well, completely ridiculous, because at the end of the day, you've overdone this, you've overspent, the train for this is gone, basically. You've done it in the first one, you can't do it, the second one was okay, it's not the best. Third one is absolutely diabolical. This one is beyond diabolical in every single way, and I'm generally not being harsh on this movie. This movie is awful. Performances are bad. Yes, they've gone back to more of the animatronic kind of shark, which is shit compared to the first one. Okay, absolutely awesome. It roars underwater, again, which I do not get in any way, shape, or form. The death scenes in this are... and that's it. Actually, I'll give you one bit. The beginning death scene of... one of the Brodies, and I can't remember his name. Honestly, I really can't. In the beginning, you know, that death scene there is actually kind of a bit brutal and all that kind of stuff. You know, you get it, but it's the whole idea. I can't get over the fact, and I've never been able to get over this, is that this whole movie is based around a shark who wants to get revenge. With the potential of the fact that either this shark's been reincarnated and it has memories of all the times it's been killed by the Brody family before, or the fact that these sharks communicate with each other just before they get killed. I just cannot get over that in any way, shape, or form. There is, absolutely no time or no thought put into this movie in any way, shape, or form. Like I said in the Jaws 3 review, and possibly even the Jaws 2 review that I did, once you've made one shark movie, every other shark movie is going to be the same. There's only been one shark movie which has been slightly different, which was Deep Blue Sea. And to be fair, again, it happened in the same way. They ripped off bits of Jaws off that as well. And, you know, I'm trying to find... The only positive that I've got is literally the fact that you get flashbacks from the first movie and the return of the old cast, which return of some of the old cast, and that's about as far as it goes for me. If I was to rate this one, I would give this one a 2 out of 10 because of the flashbacks from the first one, because the first one is my favourite, always been my favourite. It's always the best shark movie. There isn't a shark movie that's come even close to the first Jaws in any way, shape, or form, and that's just simply how it is. So, on that note, please tell me what you think. Put it in the comments down below as normal. Hope you all have a great rest of the day, whatever you're doing. Please take care, and goodbye.